salty cheeks. It's not a cute look getting kicked out of the bar when...
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome for those of you that are new here. My name is Ashley. I am a stay-at-home mom. I love all things cleaning, homemaking, and intentional living. So if you are interested in any of those topics, I would love for you, if you haven't done so already, to hit that subscribe button and come join our little community. In today's video, I am taking you along for a weekend reset. This was filmed over the course of 2 days, so Saturday and Sunday. I was running out of laundry and I did not film me folding laundry, but I am wearing an athletic dress with like some linen top that I actually recently purchased probably like a month ago at Target. Cannot remember the brand name. I'm drawing a blank, but she is cute. So if you're wondering, girl, what are you wearing? I'm wearing whatever clothes I could find that were clean, and that is just the reality. So in today's video, we are just getting things done. I feel like we have a lot to catch up on, but I don't know how much I'll be able to do in today's video just because it is a bit shorter of a video, and I do chat a lot towards the middle about groceries and budgeting and all that kind of stuff. Also, really quick, I said that this top was linen. I don't know if it is actually linen because I feel like that would be very expensive, but it feels like linen. Like, that's the best way I could describe, like a soft linen, I should say. But anyway, so on this day, I was just moving laundry. I think I folded laundry maybe later in the day. I think my husband helped me. I cannot even remember. This weekend has been a blur, if I'm being blatantly honest with you guys. My husband had to go into work and my mom ended up watching my daughter for me so that my dad and I could go to a couple car dealerships just to start looking at some cars because we may or may not be needing to get a new car in the future. So yeah, that's probably why I'm even more hyper focused than I normally already am on just like budgeting and stuff like that, I guess, because I watch a lot of Dave Ramsey and we've been a one income family for like four and a half-ish years. And I always love to, I feel like it's a puzzle to figure out like ways to pay off debt or to save money or where you can save money. So whether or not we do need to get a new vehicle, we are still kind of in limbo as we figure that out. I feel like I've been trying to find ways to save more money. So we spend $250 a week that we budget for our groceries. I do use the Shaw's app, I clip deals, and I'm just trying to get very creative so that we can save as much money, any money that we can. So I'm trying to shave off $50 each week for our grocery budget just so that we can try to save that money. But we may be needing a new car too. So whether or not we need the new car, it's a great scare tactic to be like, okay, what are other ways we can get creative with saving money? So yeah. Okay, so some real life before my husband and daughter come in, and you might hear my dog barking. We already my husband and my daughter dove into the popcorners. Here's just an overview. Some stuff I already put away just because it's been a little bit busier of a weekend. My husband ended up having to go into work and it all just seems like a blur from there. So we still got our groceries. I am gonna share with you guys what we have for meals this week. I think I just want to share with you, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that sometimes I feel like as a mom, I have to have the not like perfect meals planned, but I need to make sure there's like nutritional value and everything is perfectly planned. I am just doing very simple, easy recipes for dinner this week. Some weeks look a lot healthier and better than others. Some weeks I feel like I'm more conscious on our budget than I am with others. If you did watch my last video, similar to last week, I'm trying to get our grocery budget to, instead of $250 to $200, get used to that, eat what we have, and I have more to say about that, but let me just dive in quickly. So I picked up this Lysol cleaner. I put this in our grocery budget because sometimes it's just easier to do pickup. I want to try this on my husband's work clothes because they just need something a little bit extra, to be honest. And I feel like this was actually on sale. So it's always good to buy stuff when it's on sale. My husband uses that for work, for his sandwiches for the week. I did pick up 2 pasta sauces. Comment down below if you guys have noticed pasta sauce can be very expensive if you don't buy it on sale or get a cheaper brand, I swear. And I know sometimes it's very like you pay for the ingredients And sometimes I'm very good at watching ingredients. Other times I'm like, we need to just survive. So we're surviving right now in survival mode with meals. And I just want to cut back on costs anywhere that I can. I'll update you guys. We've just had a lot going on. We've had a lot going on, which I know so many families do. So I hope that when you come here, it's a place that we can kind of just share this together and just live in the chaos and unexpected together, because I feel like you have to find joy no matter what you're going through in life, and you need to find like the silver lining and appreciation and everything like that. So we love these minute jasmine rices. These were on sale. You pop them in the microwave. They have different kinds. They have like quinoa and brown rice, and then like basmati and all these different kinds that you can get. But we really love this with like broccoli and steak. That's a really good one. And then if you drizzle Mike's Hot Honey on it, it's actually one of my favorites to eat for dinner and a leftover. So that's dinner for one night this week. I did pick up Hamburger Helper because I thought, you know what, we're doing ground turkey. Oh, there goes my dog. We're doing ground turkey. I had to let my dog back in. I think I was just chatting about Hamburger Helper. It's just an easy no-brainer. And I didn't think of it this week, but in the past, I have, I'm like winded. I have gotten just spinach. You can throw in spinach, or honestly, if you have any frozen veggies, just to toss it in. So that way you're getting just some, you know, extra benefit of having like fiber and a veggie in there. So I could definitely do that. Chop up some broccoli and just toss it in there. Also a great hack with toddlers. But sometimes they know. Like I feel like if I do spinach, she would probably know, but she will still eat it. And then we got Propel. My husband and I love Propel. I did pick up 2 goldfish, the other one. These were on sale, and sometimes it's just easier to have snacks in the house that we don't go out buying snacks or going out to eat or doing something quick and easy. So that's why I picked up the goldfish. They were on sale. I got these for my husband for work. My daughter really likes these. My husband likes them as well. These were on sale. I'm a big sale girl, if you can't tell. We're going to do turkey burritos one night. I have an extra seasoning, a Siete one that we're going to use. So we're going to do burritos. We are also going to do we're going to do nachos for dinner tonight. They didn't have the onion, and we only have like a tomato. So we're just rolling with the punches. I feel like sometimes with recipes, I get in this way where I think I have to have everything perfect and have all of the ingredients lined up. But to be honest, like we can still just eat dinner and it's going to be fine. Like if we don't have all the extra toppings, we have a lot of other things that we can still use up in our home and our fridge. So we're doing that one night. I got these burger buns. You guessed it, Signature Select, because it is the cheapest option. And we're going to do turkey burgers one night. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I have a side, or sometimes you can just do like a veggie on the side or a salad on the side. I didn't pick up any salads, but you catch the drift here. And then I picked these up for my husband, which, by the way, he used to do bulky rolls. This is what I mean. Some things we try to transition a little bit better to healthier options. Sometimes we're in seasons where we just get what's more easy, cheap, and convenient. Sometimes he's been using this. And I will say that this got moldy very quickly and a lot faster than the breads that we did not end up using than bulky rolls. So that's very telling about our food. But what are you going to do, guys? What are you going to do? So these are also great just to have pasta. I feel like you can do so much with pasta. I'm going to open my fridge. I don't know the complete status. I did wipe it out, as you guys saw, but I'm kind of piecing the week together here. So I did get these blueberries, which is a really good absurd amount. These are still cherries left over from last week. We got some blackberries. That's my little tomato for the nachos. My little tomato. Siggies for my husband. We still have some leftover hummus from last week. Cotton candy grapes. Very delicious. Those were on sale. These I'm going to use up as some sour cream this week for extra protein. And I should honestly make I really want to make chia seed pudding. Look, I used to be somebody that I've tried it in the past, wasn't a big fan, but chia seed pudding versus overnight oats, so good, such amazing benefits, and I'm just obsessed. So if you guys want to see, I can definitely maybe include a chia seed pudding recipe for you guys because it's actually really good. These eggs, I feel like we've had these for honestly, like probably the past 2, maybe 3 weeks. I need to write down when they go bad, but I can tell my husband and daughter had some this morning. I had some this morning. And then we still have stuff like, this is what I mean. Like we still have leftover yogurts that I didn't need to buy any new ones. We need to work on eating what we have. Some people might look at my fridge and be like, oh my God, there's nothing in here. We're gonna be fine. We're well fed. We have everything that we need. So cucumbers are really great to pair with anything really, like cucumbers, fruit. We have pasta that my husband made. And of course we had to get some mini Diet Cokes. Let's see what else. This was on sale this week. I am trying to get away from these, but honestly, they're just practical. So work meats. These somehow, don't know how these got in here. Oops. Yes, I do. It was me. Trying to see what else. Got turkey pepperoni we can still munch on. Some cheese sticks. So let's see what else. Oh, hemp seed hearts, also very good for putting in your chia seed pudding or smoothie, anything like that. I need to drink these waters. I need to drink these. I feel like sometimes we have to eat what we have before we get some new stuff. My freezer, don't come for me. Haven't had a second to really tidy her up, but I need to, yeah. So these were on sale this week. This Shady Brook Farms turkey, ground turkey. I want to say they're like $4 or something very good. So I picked up 3 of these. I have one defrosting right now. This is great to toss in for any, actually like even Hamburger Helper this week. I could throw this in and nobody's gonna know. How are they gonna know? They're not gonna know. That's really good to have. So we got this honker steak, which will be very good for leftovers. Let me put, well, I have you guys here. I'll put some of the meat up here. Some patties. I really need to go through this just so I can see what we have. My new thing, these are like my ice packs that I still use and stuff from my surgery, which some of you guys asked about, and I do think I will talk about it. I just think I'm still going through so much right now with my health that I don't have all of the, I have some answers, but I'm still navigating it as I'm like learning about it, if that makes sense. So like some stuff is black and white and some isn't with it, but Red Baron brick oven pizza, I feel like that's a good thing to have. Oh, we already have another pizza down there. And why? See, I try to, this needs a good wipe down, but it doesn't really matter. I swear we have had these waffles in here for a lifetime. So maybe this week with some fruit and a little bit of yogurt, I can give that to my daughter. She really likes these. I had one of these for breakfast too. And then chicken nuggets. Like, look at this. We have a whole thing of chicken nuggets that's been living in here for a while. So I think we need to kind of work through some of the food that we do have. All right, I'm gonna come back for that. This is not my best work, but oh no. Oh no. And I also, there's another girl that I found on YouTube that I love this kind of stuff. People that talk about like money and debt and Dave Ramsey. So we will talk about all that kind of stuff because I just like to talk about it. So one girl, actually, I found her channel. She's got like 2,000 subscribers and she's been on and off on YouTube, but she just did a video about her debt journey. And where was I going with this? Oh, that she buys meat on sale and will stock it in their other fridge. And we have a fridge in the basement. So sometimes I get very like, the fire is lit and I'm like, we're gonna do this. So just like another mom thing on the brain. Let's see. Gotta fill the pantry. Grandparents, gotta love them. My mom gave my daughter these. My mom gave my daughter these. My mother-in-law gave my daughter those. Like, we just kind of come home with snacks. Have a little bit of pretzels left over. I know, it's not looking the best, but in terms of the budget, like we still need to eat these raisins. Like there's certain stuff that I'm like, we really need to kind of eat and go through. I did move my red lentils into here. My orzo, that is actually a good option too. I could do ground turkey, orzo, and a veggie as well. That's a really good recipe. So just kind of trying to use what we have. I know some stuff isn't the best and greatest, but I know that I'm not alone and that there's so many other moms that like we aren't always eating like the most perfect stuff in the whole entire world. So don't worry if that is you as well. Like Velveeta, she's a staple. Is she the healthiest? No, but we're doing our best, you guys. We're doing our best. So I am going to put this stuff away, but I wanted to show you very quickly. And then of course we have, oh my God, these flies are so bad, you guys. These house flies. Apples, these lemons that like I need to use to clean the microwave. I need to use one of these. An avocado, some banana. So I don't think it's like the craziest grocery week, but even if things get sparse by like Thursday and I do a pickup order Friday, today is Sunday, we're still sticking to our budget. So that is just a rundown of the groceries for this week. Comment down below, what is your grocery budget? What are some staple meals in your home that you love to have for dinner, snacks, little ones? Comment down below because we can kind of share ideas with each other, but I am going to include
on my calendar what we're eating for meals this week. I'll write it down and I'll leave it in the description box below. Like I said, it's not our best, craziest week ahead, but if it can help give you some ideas, no matter what time you're watching this, I would love to share that with you.
Whispers in my head, what you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 왠지 내려 해 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stop.
So right now I am just prepping my husband's lunch. I like to do this if I can. I like to make 2 sandwiches in a row because I already have everything out and it makes things so much easier. We also have 2 lunch boxes, and even if he has one at work, if I'm doing this during the week when I'm home, I can still prep everything. I could put the sandwich in the fridge and then I could kind of keep his snacks over to the side, and when he gets home I can just stock up his lunchbox. So this is just a nice, quick, easy thing, and I always like to do this. This was like early afternoon before nap time, bedtime. My husband was outside doing yard work and my daughter was outside playing with him, so I thought this would be a great opportunity. And sometimes you really do, you just have to kind of sneak these things in because it's going to make your day, your week, and everyone else's run so much smoother when you're just kind of staying on top of things. So that's why I also really want to stay on top of just sharing these weekend resets with you guys. I know that like this past week, it wasn't my most perfect, amazing weekend reset, but I'm still really happy that I filmed and shared it with you guys because this is the reality. So if you also feel like you are a mom and you're like, oh my gosh, like I don't have it as together this day or this week as I want to, we're still doing it. Like we're showing up, we love our families, and we're doing the best that we can. So I just want to let you know, I see you, I see the work that you're putting into your home and your family, and you're not alone. So thank you guys so much for watching this week's reset. I will catch you guys in my next video, and thank you so much for being here. Bye guys.